advanced and the lethal unit in USA, it's important to understand what is lethality. Special operations isn't just about the firepower, but it's also about the specialized skills, intelligence, precisions, right? Precisions and ability to operate effectively in highly complex and sensitive environments, right? So, in the unit widely considered to be the most elite and the secretive Tier 1 Special Missions Unit, Tier 1, most elite special secretive Tier 1 Special Mission Unit. We call as the US Army is called the First Special Forces Operation Department, called Delta. First SFODD, commonly known as the Delta Force, right? So here are the Delta Force. Let's categorize these things. The Delta Force is often cited in this context primarily missions, assassinations, right? Primary missions, right? Their missions primarily involve the counterterrorism, hostage rescue, direct actions like raids, sabotage, and the special reconnaissance, often against high-value targets. These are among the most dangerous and the politically sensitive operations, right? These things. And secrecy and the classified operations, right? For example, Delta Force operates within the extreme level of secrecy, right? In their existence was not officially acknowledged for since many years, right? So, and details of their missions and operations rarely wear the uniforms in public, and they are trained to the blinding. And number three, it's kind of rigorous selections and the training, right? And the selection process for the Delta Force especially, it is notoriously grueling, testing both physical and the mental endurance to the extreme level, right? And the training also very hard. It's one of the most hardest training in the world, right? And the training and continuous involvement for advanced markships and demolitions are like the closed counter combats and intelligence gathering and executive protection and live ammunition is known to be used in training exercises to build the trust and the test recruits. This especially it is very, very dangerous, right? So only once I have seen the Delta Force special unit. It's in Saudi Arabia in Riyadh. I have seen once only, right? Other than that, I haven't encountered any of them. And also, like the versatility and the adaptability. When it comes to the versatility and the adaptability, while known the counterterrorism, Delta Force is exceptionally versatile. Like it has many versatiles, right? They have highly skilled trained combat operation staff. They have, right, persons. Only most trusted people only they take, right? Recruiting and they develop for the wide range of like a clandestine and the dangerous mission, right? Deadly missions, clandestine and the deadly missions, dangerous missions. They are organized actually into various squadrons, including assault, aviation, and the intelligence reconnaissance, and reflecting their broad capabilities, right? So that's how it goes. First thing, right? And secondly, direct control by JCOS, the Delta Force, under the operation controls for the Joint Special Operations Command, like which they oversees the most critical and classified information, classified missions they do, And somebody writing me in Arabic. I'm sorry, I don't know how to read or write in Arabic. If you want to make any comments, please write in English, please, and identify yourself. I want to identify yourself. Introduce me about yourself. No, I don't speak Arabic. I'm sorry, I don't speak Arabic. I speak only English, right? So this is my channel, is English channel, and my home country's channel. This is about the fashion and history and some of the Sri Lankan things, cultural things. This is channels. Uh, I don't know. I'm living in Sri Lanka. I'm a Sri Lankan. I'm living in Sri Lanka. I'm a proud Sri Lankan. I'm living in South Asia, right? So let's continue, right? I'm sorry, this is not a chat. This is a lesson, and this is not a chat. By the way, I come to the live not for chatting. I'm sorry, I have to continue my lecture, right? So direct control JSOC means the Delta Force falls under the operational control at the Joint Special Operation Command, right? So which is oversees the most critical and classified missions approved and highest level on the US government, right? Please don't write me in Arabic. I'm telling you again, if you don't understand, please leave from the comment section, because I'm really sorry, I can't understand what you are writing here, right? So I'm not here to chat with you. I'm here to explain something which is unique and which is important to the general public. Please don't disturb me, right? And also the joint operations and also Tier 1 designations, it is reflects their top priority to like the funding and resources. Like other high capable of US Army units, like also considered as incredible lethal and advanced includes. So those are 75 Rangers Regiment and United States Army Special Forces, and we call it as Green Berets, and 160th Special Operations Aviation Regiment, like airborne Night Strikers. Night Stalkers, right? We are not a ground combat unit. It's a Night Striker stalkers, like essential to the lethally and other special operations in the forces, right? Also, they provide the high special aviation support for the like a clandestine operations, flying extremely extreme conditions and the cutting edge aircraft, with the cutting edge aircraft, and also United States Special Army Force. Once it takes the United States Special Army Force, these are Tier 2 special operation forces, primarily focused on unconventional warfare and also conventional warfare sometimes, and also foreign internal defenses, and also direct actions, counterterrorism, special reconnaissance, and also they are unique, and they are emphasis on the language, cultural training. Also, they are working on the training foreign troops, right? And also 75 Regiment, it's highly capable direct action raid force. It's like a Tier 2 unit. They are renowned of their ability to rapidly deploy and conduct complex and joint special operations. Missions include the airfield, executions, and high-value target raids, and they are incredibly well-trained small unit tactics, and also marksmanship and the physical force, right? That's how it goes. When it comes to the commando versus special forces, the most hardest training in US Army, which I mean the unit of US commando versus special forces. What is the most special forces in US Army? Let's talk about the terminology. Commando is a general term that we use for the soldiers. Soldier highly trained for a quick, specialized, and often daring operations in every army, not only the US Army, in every army. But 75th Rangers Regiment is considered the commando, right? Units use the direct actions and the raiding and also rapid deployment capability. Special forces is called as the US Army Special Forces, like a Green Berets. They have distinct missions to set the focus on unconventional warfare, as I explained you before, and the foreign internal defenses, and also building the partnerships with the foreign militaries. Special Operation Forces, SF or SOF, right? The broader umbrella terms of the encompasses of all of the these allied units across the branches of the military including the Army Special Forces, Army Rangers, Navy SEALs, and the Marine Raiders, and the Special Force parachuters, right? Para-rescue also, those are secretive Tier 1 like Delta Force. So when you talk about the hardest training in US military, so we are almost containingly, certainly, and referring the training for the Tier 1 special mission units, which is generally considered to be first special operations detachments, Delta Force, and the Delta Force Army number 1, and Naval SEALs, Navy SEAL team Navy, right? And Naval Special Warfare Development Group, right? And we call DEVGRU, SEAL team, or SEAL team, Navy SEAL, and the both of the incredibly difficult Delta Force selection of the training for the are often seen as the most mentally and physically grueling within the US Army, unarguably across the entire US military, right? So Delta Force training is very hard. Land navigation, physical demands, psychological evolution, and high attrition rate. The selection process, actually it is high attrition rate. Selection process is incredibly high attrition rate, right? Something like 90% or more. Operation trainings courses like advanced marksmanship of close quarter battle, and the breaching, mechanical, explosive, thermal, and demolitions, and the bombs making, and hostage rescue, and counterterrorism tactics, and advanced driving and executive protection, like intelligence gathering, and tradecraft, and espionage, and related skills like CIA. And the training is often considered live ammunition, realistic scenarios requiring absolute trust and the precision, right? Compared to the US Army Special Forces, the Grid Barracks Training Special Forces Squadron is qualifications course, SFQC, and the Q course. And also it is also incredible, demanding, lasting over a year, or 1 year or 2 years, right? So if focus developing well-rounded special forces soldiers who are experts in unconventional and conventional warfares, foreign internal defenses, and direct actions in special forces. Special reconnaissance, right? SFAs, special forces assessment, and the selection, and phases of IQ course. So this is how it goes. And when it comes to the conclusion, while the US Army Special Operations Unit undergo incredibly rigorous training and consensus among the military experts of those families with the special operations, including community, is that the Delta Force means first SFODD, and the most challenging and the secretive selection and the training process within the US military. That's something, right? That's how it goes. And also it is designed to weed out of but tiny fractions and the most mentally resilient and adaptable and independently capable individuals, right? And the Ranger School, this is separate, right? This separate leadership, and the school opened up all branches, not only the Rangers, and also Rangers, when it compared with the 75 Rangers regiment training, Rangers assessment and the selection process, this is entirely point to the 75 Rangers regiment, focusing on intense physical and the mental screen testing, and also candidates must determine of their possess and attributes suitable Rangers operations, right? It's a separate leadership schools open to the all branches, not just Rangers, and renowned as one of the toughest leadership courses in the US military. It focuses on the small unit like tactics, leadership, patrolling under the extreme sleep and food deprivation, the various environments like bedding, mountains, swamping, and the Antarctica and Arctic regions. While incredible difficulties with its leadership of the school, inheritance with the people, right? And the Delta Force Special Force Selections Unit specific qualifications in the schools, right? So the key difference is Delta Force selection goes in even more extreme level of psychological and independence problem solving, problem under immunization and the standard stress. Situation in the stress, and also designed to identify individuals who can operate independently and to make critical decisions in the most ambiguous and the highest stakes environments without extreme guidance. Right? Delta Force goes trading is the highest level precisions and direct action specific counterterrorism scenarios. This is all about today, and we hope you enjoy this video. You can ask questions and please subscribe my channel, and see you in the next time. This is all about the most lethal and highly trained, hardest trained special units in US Army. I would explain to you, right? Bye bye.